busting through the money matrix grids and calling in higher realm money. Are you ready? So today we're literally going to bust through one of the biggest money grids that we as humanity were born into. And that is, I need money for safety. I need you money to be in my bank account for me to feel safe. Now, this is not about being okay with being broke. No. This is about completely shifting out of the box, the grid that we were born into, the trap, the illusion of forever being a slave to money, the grid of money. You see, we are evolving, and part of becoming an awakened manifestor is that you are calling back more soul memory. You are activating more of your multidimensionality. You're starting to remember who the fuck you really are. So here we are, shifting out of the 3D matrix, shifting into the fourth dimension, becoming more aware, more conscious, yet we're still trying to call in 3D money for safety. Something's not quite right. So why is this a problem? Well, you know, here we are. I'm an eternal soul. I'm magic. I'm the universe in motion. Oh, but I need you money in order for me to feel safe. You hold all of my power, money. Because the reality is, for most people, the dollar amount in their bank account will literally dictate how we feel. And so the scarcity cycle continues to perpetuate our entire fucking lives. So today, we're going to bust through this bullshit grid. You know, like money comes in, I feel good. Money goes out, oh, I don't feel so good. And if I'm triggering you right now, I'm sending you so much love. Because the reality is, when most of us, when our bank balance gets below a certain number, that's panic zone. And I want to bust this for you. So what's a grid? A grid is like a box where we're born into. And in this box, this grid is like filled with a stack of rules that plugs us into the illusion of this simulation, this matrix. And we were born into grids around everything: relationships, money, success, business. There are so many grids that we need to bust through in order to truly awaken into our power. So let's bust this illusion, the need for money in order for me to feel safe. And this way, what we're doing when we bust this grid is we are no longer calling in lower realm money. Lower realm money meaning, yay, I got a client. That's X amount of dollar in my bank account. No. Let's ground even deeper into divine service. And we start calling in the soul. You're calling the soul, not the money, not the commissions. And this is when you start playing into higher realms money and calling in higher realm money, because you're coming from a place of divine service and knowing and trust. So right now, I dare you to choose to unplug from the 3D matrix money grids, specifically around the need to have money for you to feel safe. Let's release money from this burden, this responsibility. So say out loud now, I'm sorry, money. Please forgive me, money, for keeping you hostage and controlling you and putting you in this pressure cooker your entire life, my entire life. And on the count of 3, we're literally going to bust this grid. 1, 2, 3. And so now, money is not where you get your safety and security from. Okay, so what are we replacing this big void with now? Where are we getting our safety and security from? Well, now you get to choose. You get to plug into the truth, because the truth is you are an eternal soul. You are a light being who came down to planet Earth and chose to take physical form, because beautiful souls right now that exist on planet Earth need your specific codes. Otherwise, you would not have chosen to come down to planet Earth if you were not part of the divine plan. If you weren't needed, you would not have come down here. So your purpose is that you are part of the divine plan, not to accumulate stuff and things. So choose. Say out loud now, I choose that my safety actually comes from a deep knowing that I'm always supported by my soul and my soul family. And my safety comes from activating my column of ascension and meditating if you meditate. And my safety comes from tuning into my soul every day and co-creating with my soul. And whatever else that feels good for you, what are you choosing that you get your safety from now? Replace this void. Now, full transparency, I've been playing with some quantum technology and shifting through this and busting through this. This video is the start of this process. Yes, we've busted it, and it's the start of it. And in day one of the Awakened Manifestor, my 4-day live event that's coming up, these are one of many paradigms and bullshit slave grids that we're literally going to bust through and have a huge breakthrough through. So if you feel called, I'd love to chat with you, and know that you can always come back to this process. We've busted the grid, you've replaced it with, you know, with the truth of where else you actually find safety and certainty from, a more resourceful place that you're not giving away your power. I love you, and you can re-watch this video as many times as you like. And I'll see you tomorrow, legend.